the last episode, we took a journey through time when we crossed the date line. In this episode, the forecast keeps changing as we sail towards Fiji, but we embrace the calming conditions and look forward to all that this magic country has to offer.
Weather update time. So you know how it's glassy and comfortable?
Yes.
And loud and diesely?
Yeah.
It's going to be like that all the way there.
Has that wind gone completely?
Gone. To give that some context, 2 days ago when we checked out, the forecast between American Samoa and Fiji was about 1 day of motoring to begin with, just to get to the wind, and then 3 days of motoring all the way to 3 days of sailing all the way to Fiji. So like a 25-75, and that's probably our normal. We're like, yeah, that's cool. And then the day that we left, it was like 50-50, and we're like, well, we can do 2 days motoring. And now we're out here, and it's glassy, and there was a band of wind to our south. I'll show you. This is Fiji. This is where we currently are, and Samoa's over here. And yes, there's a low that's going under us. Sorry, these guys are playing cars. Nice work, team. These easterly winds were a lot higher. They were actually coming up to our course and rolling us into Fiji. They've actually receded south, and now for us to pick them up, we would have a day motor to pick them up, and I might add, they actually disappear in and of themselves, just creating a big blue and purple hole. See that little bit that comes in? We'll sail that. Wind is gone. Positive is, I did watch another vessel do this leg around this part of the ocean, which is where the South Pacific conversion zone is. And they're good sailors, and they were okay, but they had the opposite. They were approaching Tonga and ended up having like huge wind that was unforecasted before they kicked off. So I guess the glass half full is, we're safe. It should be a safe passage. That's glass half full, isn't it? And it'll be comfortable. That's also positive. Negative is burning diesel, engine maintenance, and it just sort of, irks the tourist in us, I think. It's all good, Sean. It's all good. Come back up here, man. Oh, give us a squiz. Alright, we'll pop him back in, eh? See you, dude. Off you go. Oh, he swam away.
With such light conditions, we slowed the boat and went for a swim.
Good morning. Amazing.
And down our starboard side,
Land.
we've got a chunk of land. Look at that.
It's a boiling active volcano.
Boiling
This is
active.
like a boiling cauldron in the middle because this volcano is still active.
Yeah, this is what it looks like on the chart. So there's like a lake in the middle. And then we've got some weather out our port side, which I'll show you. So this guy looks a bit angry, so we've got to figure out how to get past him.
Look what we just came through. Look how darkens. Oh. Gross. And now the sun's gonna burn us. Lovely.
That's a winner.
Thank you. Smoothie being made in the background.
Yeah, it's all very mechanical this morning, but good news. It could be 8 to 10 knots from the south tomorrow morning. I'll take that. That's good sailing weather.
We can sail on that, for
We
sure.
can sail that. That would be just gold.
Yeah, it would.
It'd be amazing.
But for today,
Today we're making good
enjoy
progress
the coffee,
on the motor.
enjoy the smoothie, and enjoy the calm conditions. Welcome to our salon at the helm. I've got my nail artist Pippi decorating my toes blue and red in a pattern of alternating colours. What colours did I do your nails?
Blue.
You got blue on your
and
fingers.
purple.
Show me your toes.
Purple on my toes.
Purple on your toes. Ah, good fun. Look, you did a good job.
Yay!
Well done. I now officially have purple nails. The weather just changed. Behind me it looks pretty, but in front of me it's raining. Going through a squall. We were managing to sail, but the squall sucked all of the wind away that we did have. It wasn't much wind. Hopefully once we're on the other side of it, the wind will come back.
During this passage, we found the ITCZ was in full swing, bringing very unpredictable conditions.
And the sun's come out on the other side. Now we've just got to wait for the wind to come back so we can sail again.
Chong's hatch may have been open, and we're into it. So we got a couple of buckets of water on it, on this bed, but we'll dry it out. It'll be okay. You'll be
Okay.
dry before we know it.
Yeah. Might be a bit salty though.
Your bedroom. I said to him, Chong's your hatch open? No. I'm seeing water like it's open just a bit, eh?
Just a bit, enough to get soaked.
Yeah. So we have had to do more motoring than we normally would like, than we just would like at any time. But the positive thing is having two engines is that we rotate every 12 hours, starboard, port, starboard, etc. What it does is it enables them to cool down, and before I go and put on another 12-hour shift, I always just check fluid levels and cast eye. So that's pretty unique. And interestingly, because on our 51-foot mono hull, we had a 80 horsepower Perkins, whereas these are 54 horsepower Yanmars, and it would have to run the whole time in that scenario. I remember when we kind of delivered her to the new owner from Fiji to Australia a few years back, it was during cyclone season and we had to do like it was in our best interest to do a 4-day motor between Fiji and New Caledonia just to stay out of trouble from a cyclone perspective. And that was one engine just going like plugging away, and it did fine. I just think it's healthy to let it cool off. And some people might say, you know, diesels are designed to work, put them to work. And we do, we run them 2100 RPM for 12 hours, but then we shut them off 12 hours and go again. So I think we would have motored for the better part of somewhere between 2 and 3 days to get to where we're going this time. We're sailing at the moment, hooray, but good opportunity. And also in theory, yes, you've got 2 engines, yes, you've got twice the maintenance, but in this catamaran at least, you only normally run one engine at a time. So in theory, your maintenance should only be half as often, or in other words, equal to that of a monohull or a single engine vessel. I think that theory makes sense. Anyway, there you go. Every 12 hours we rotate. Our first glimpse of Fiji. That's it. Got it. Oh, nailing the filming. We're making our sort of final approach towards Savu, and we're heading around the island of Tabauna. But our memory of Fiji is that the charts aren't always accurate. So I'm keeping an eye out on the radar for sure, and just sort of making sure that it lines up with the chart as we ultimately go through reef and past islands in the dark. This is what we're going through at the moment, or going past at the moment, and I'm just wanting to make sure that this land is actually there. So I've got the radar on, and it all seems to be lining up, which is good because you can't see much out there. And hoping once we get around just to the east of it, west of it rather, a wee bit, we'll be able to turn this engine off and pull the Jannar out, because it's been pinching us onto the land for the last couple of hours. Once we get another hour or so past her, or past it, we'll be able to bear away. We've only got 6 to 7 knots of true wind, but it should be about 60 degrees apparent, which will move along just nicely, I think.
Just taking a reef. Surprise gust. 20 knots. So we've just put first reef in the main, or are in the middle of doing that. And I think we're going to get there sooner than we thought. We've only got 20 miles to the point of Savu. We're rocketing along. It's quite fast. So, doing 8 knots.
So we've just been cruising for the last hour or two because the customs officers go lunch between 1 and 2. And we're like, well, we're going to get there at about 1, so we may as well just not burn diesel, and even though it's light, just cruise in. So we're going to jibe our head sail and head that way. Take a couple of hours to get there, and should be all good to go, I reckon.
Super excited to sail back to Fiji after spending some time on our previous boat only a few years earlier. We love the friendly people, the abundance of fresh produce, the culture, and the country. Bula bula Fiji!
Bella's at the helm, doing an excellent job, Bells.
Just tap forward and port. Good morning, look it up, thanks sir. Pull it up to the red.
Get it through, get it through. Alright, do you think they've got it sorted? Oh, that looks like officials on that boat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll come and check us in next.
This is one of the things we've been waiting for. Lots of vegetables. Look at those eggs. Goodness me. Alright, we've also just realised we've...
Left the drink bottle behind somewhere.
So we're going to have to double back and find it while you do your best. Hey?
What else do we want? We've got loads of tomatoes. Pip wanted to get some cucumbers.
Yeah,
Got any?
go, cucumbers. You got your rain protection?
Yeah.
Let's go. Go, you lead. Go, go, go. This way. So, don't leave a hatch open when it rains, otherwise your boat looks like this. But in good news, other news, we have spoils.
Lots of them.
Yum.
Yum. Very, very nice. Fresh coriander. Haven't had that for so long.
Do not underestimate the ability to find fresh fruit and vegetables at reasonable prices, supporting local vendors. That's amazing.
And locally grown, like it's not not imported. The imported stuff they sell at the supermarket.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You can tell because like we bought ready bananas and they're already sort of split.
No, lucky
That's
we
okay.
got green ones
Green
too.
ones too.
Yeah.
Oh, stoked. This is the beginning of what is good food for all you are.
Good food at good price.
Meanwhile, it's,
We got a little wet on the way.
it's a bit dreary, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good school day.
Yep. School at work. Let's go.
Yeah.
Kettle on.
We're starting a new school called Oceania.
Oh, it's Australia and Oceania.
Yeah, but it's really cool. I can't wait. First lesson today.
Look at the hiccups.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to learn about the country in which you were born,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
among other things.
And the ocean. I think. Is that right?
Discovery of Australia and Oceania, New Zealand, North Island, South Island, the land down under, Victoria
Wow.
and Tasmania, the outback, Western Australia, East Island, Tonga, Tahiti.
These guys are Polynesian.
Micronesia.
More Polynesian than Aboriginal.
That's a good
Do
point.
you have a picture?
U.S. territory of
I
Guam,
want to see it.
Northern Mariana Islands, Marshall Islands, Papua New Guinea.
Oh, we plan to go there.
Yeah. Fiji, Solomon Islands.
We are
Look,
there.
we're in Fiji. Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, and the waters of Oceania.
Maybe you start with Fiji since we're there. There's been a lot of maths work happening over the last month because we've been on the move, and so our topic studies. Well, we finished one. Where were we when we finished the last one? French Polynesia.
Polynesia, yeah.
So we're like, we'll start the other one when we sort of slow down a wee bit. Well, we've been here for less than 24 hours and it's out, and we're pumped.
We're quite excited.
Everyone's excited to mix it up from maths.
Well, as well as maths.
Yeah.
Because how does it work? For every subject in maths or every grade in maths that you finish,
$50.
What?
If you finish it within a year.
you mean it's incentivized? What's your percentage of the grade that you threw, Chong?
Percentage.
Percentage.
You're really focused on it.
Percentage 51.
51, Ted.
35.
I'm at 70 something.
Who just finished?
And Pip just finished like a few days ago.
What grade did you finish?
4.
Oi! Go, get them done. Alright, we have to go and pay the health officials from yesterday when we checked in. So, we thought why not just go for a run. So Bella's and I are doing the couple of Ks to the hospital, but it's a bit wet. That's all right. Haha, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day. See you. Found a local game. Ever wonder why Fijians are quite good at rugby? They're passionate. I love it. You ready to roll?
Yeah. Go back to our
Alright, let's go. The headache hurts bad?
Yeah.
Is it thumping or is it consistent?
It's thumping.
Okay. Have you had any water this morning? Yeah, we have. This is what it looks like. And you'll be fine. But at the moment you're pretty rubbish, eh?
Yeah.
We've got porridge on. Porridge always helps. Mum's on the case. I'm definitely on the case. It's a shame that you feel rubbish, but we'll get you there.
Okay, so any other words to describe how you're feeling?
No.
Just head.
Throbbing headache.
Are you a wee bit hungry? I know I said come up and eat, but are you
actually hungry?
Not super.
But you will eat? You don't feel yuck in the tummy? Okay.
Living on a boat, we don't get sick very often. But after playing in the rain the day before, Archie was experiencing fevers and headaches, which we can manage on board, and with some home remedies and plenty of rest, it won't be long before he bounces back.
We change our sail drive oil every 100 hours, which is pretty often.
From the top too.
Yeah, from the top. So it has about 1.6 litres in the reservoir, but to get the whole 1.6 litres out, you actually need to haul the boat out and get it from the bottom of the sail drive. So
We don't want to do every 100 hours.
that'd become a nuisance. So we take 1 litre out from the top, which you can get. It does take a bit of patience. It's a slow journey.
At least
But
I will figure it out.
the Yanmar SD50s, which is the sail drives, are, well, let's just say they have character. They demand respect and your attention. It's like a puppy.
Respect for a puppy.
And attention.
Attention for a puppy. Respect a puppy.
Anyway, we've found that because the SD50s are prone to slipping going in and out of gear, and we've been there and it's not much fun. So we do have an upgrade kit that's been installed. You've probably seen it from prior episodes if you followed us for a wee while. But what we have found is that replacing the oil every 100 hours as opposed to, I don't know what the manual says, maybe 200 or 250, every 100 hours seems to just keep things not slipping, keep things working. Ever since we've been doing that, we've been doing okay. So now it's a wee bit like if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we pull a litre out or everything we can from above the engine, if you like, and do that every 100 hours. There you go. So that's what we're doing today. And all the more reason to sail more. It means we don't have 2 bums in the engine bay.
As often.
As often.
We still have to do this every now and again.
Yeah, we do, 100%.
We're just slipping the mooring here in Savu Savu. And we're just going to go anchor out along the peninsula a little bit more so that we can go diving and kiting and go have a bit of fun.
The day after.
Yeah, it's feeling a bit better today.
Yes. Well done resting yesterday, mate. I know it wasn't easy.
But I just said, don't go and push it today or you'll have a setback. You still
wouldn't
need
do
to
that, would
listen
you?
to your body. You're excited that we're also getting out of the harbour.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Go exploring.
We good? Rock and roll, come get warm. We don't always nail it like that, but that was a good one. 1 from 1, good holding. Time for a hot chocolate in church, I think. divers are just gonna go and yeah, nice.
I think they're actually enjoying it.
Yeah. And it's good snorkeling just or good freediving just over here.
Yeah.
Sweet. This is us for a
Awesome.
couple of
This
days.
is us for a few days until the wind lets up and lets us go further afield.
Nice.
Very cool. Pancakes.
Next time on Sailing with Six, we get some great conditions for kite surfing and there's some repairs to make before we can keep exploring.
It's your haircut.
Yeah.
It's time. It's getting in my eyes. We're gonna go for a swim, and I thought, well, before we go for a swim, let's deal with these long rocks. So Pip volunteered. Thanks, Pip.